work on changing the battery in my 2007 Pontiac Vibe. Okay, here's the battery, and you can see that this is the original battery in the car. It's been in here about 9 years. This is now 2016, and I've never changed the battery. It's the original Delco battery that GM put in. And you can see the little magic eye that they have in these batteries has turned kind of a whitish or silver color, and according to the chart, that means it's time to replace it. In addition to the little indicator telling me that the battery is in need of replacement, the car has also been starting to crank kind of slow in the mornings for the last couple of days or so. The first thing that I'm going to do is remove this hold down bracket that's on top of the battery, and that's just achieved by loosening these couple of bolts here, and I'm using, just as you can see, a ratchet wrench with a 10mm socket. The back hold down part of the bracket is just sort of a wire hook, you can see there in the camera. So you only need to loosen that a little bit and then kind of turn this to get it to unhook from the groove that it's in at the bottom of the battery tray, which I'll show once I pull the battery out. So now we can just set this aside, and here's the other hold down bolt. I don't want to lose that, so I'll set that aside as well. The next thing that I'll do is remove the positive battery terminal by removing the plastic cover here, getting that out of the way. And then I'm just going to use a 10mm wrench and loosen. And once that's loose, I'm going to pull it right out of here and set this aside. And I always like to remove the positive terminal first, so that if you remove the negative terminal, you can drop it back on the battery and re-energize things. And okay, next up, I'll remove the negative terminal, much the same way, with the 10mm wrench. And once that's loose, this will come right out of here. And now I should be able to pull the battery straight out of the car. And just for reference, while I've got the battery out, I'll just kind of show how this battery hold down goes into place. It just kind of hooks into this, so that's why you can just, once it's loose, you can kind of wiggle it out. Here's the battery. I don't know if you can tell in the camera or not, but the sides of it are kind of bulged out, and it's kind of, yeah, it's looking kind of old. Here's the battery that I decided to pick up from Napa today. You can see here it's a Napa Legend battery. And here's the model number. It should be visible there in the camera, 7535, and that's good for a 2007 Pontiac Vibe. So if your car is different, then you're probably going to need a different battery. But anyway, I'm going to just flip off the little stickers here that are on here so that I know when the battery was purchased. Okay, there you go. I've got those out in case I need to invoke the warranty that's on this, if I need to replace it or anything like that. I forget exactly what the warranty is. I think it's 36 months maybe, full replacement, and then it might be 75 months after that, prorated, meaning that you get, instead of a full replacement, you'll get partial money back depending on how far beyond the 36 months you've gone. Okay, so I'll just drop this battery in here, and I'm going to need to turn it around and make sure that the positive terminal, which is on this side and marked by a plus, if you can see it in the camera there, is on the correct side of the car. Okay, the next thing that I'll do is put the hold down in, and because this battery has a handle on it, I'm going to try and weasel this thing under the handle. I've got the hold down hooked back to that hook in the back now, and so I'll just take this hold down bolt and put it back into the car. Okay, so I'll just snug this up first. So now I'll tighten up the back hold down here. I want to make sure I kind of hold it in place while I tighten it, otherwise it'll try to walk itself right out of that hook there. I want to tighten this up enough so the battery doesn't move around here, but not so much that it squishes the battery and causes it to bow out or anything like that. That should do it right there. So now with the battery tightened up, I'll just reconnect the battery terminals here. Okay, with that seated down on the terminal, I'll just tighten this up. And once again, you want to make sure this is snug, but not too tight. That one should be good. So now I'll do the positive. Now, one word on doing the positive is once you connect the positive, it'll energize some of the systems in the car, even with the key off. So you want to try and get that on and make sure it makes contact, and don't keep connecting and disconnecting it, because that's not good for the systems in the car. Okay, so I've got that down over the battery terminal, and now I should be able to just tighten this one up too. Okay, and again, you don't need it super tight, just tight enough so the terminal isn't going to wiggle itself off over time. So I'll put the plastic cap back on. Now I'll check and make sure that the car starts properly. That'll just about do it for the battery replacement on this 2007 Pontiac Vibe. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to leave a comment or subscribe, feel free to do that as well. Thanks for watching.